Hi everyone, this is Master Healer here. This is a quick reading on Chloe Bailey. Is she under spiritual warfare? You guys see in my April 3rd celebrity blog, I talk about her that she have to protect her mental health and do not study her haters. Today's April 12th. This video is going to drop the following week. Just come back from Easter little break. So this video will drop the following week. And I see that Chloe was making some noise and was cursing and stuff at the audience and stuff because she's a Cancer, and she's very sensitive, and it's all up with her emotions and things like that. Also too, I'm happy for her that she went on Tamron Hall. Don't matter, I know that they put on her team, whatever they sent on Tamron Hall, because of some of the stuff, especially from the backlash from that show on Amazon Prime, and also too from low sales from an album and different things like that. One of the things I'll say quickly with this young lady is that and we guys, you guys see the screenshot, because we see a lot of things way ahead. We don't come and put our opinions into things out here, and a lot of every month I always touch at least one of these young ladies who in the entertainment industry. I always like to highlight and try to throw them a lifeline to tell them be careful, protect themselves spiritually, because I can see who's going to crash and burn. One thing with me, I can see who's going to have a good future, who's going to crash, who's going to stay, who's going to have longevity in this game. And a lot of these young ladies and them do not have spiritual protection. They can pray how much they want, they can do it on, they do not have spiritual protection. Like some of the big name people, like a J-Lo, like a Rick Ross, like a P. Diddy. Once again, a lot of certain people out there, they have the spiritual protection behind them. You understand what I'm saying now? And a lot of people doesn't be paying attention. You understand what I'm saying? Like a Cardi B, she have a spiritual protection. Nicki Minaj, maybe she might have little protection now, you understand what I'm saying, here and there, but Rihanna, she have a spiritual protection. You see all these Afrobeat artists, especially my Nigerian brothers and sisters and stuff, they all have the spiritual protection. You understand what I'm saying? They're not riding by guess. Like some of these young ladies just come up, they might be popping now, but can they survive for the next 5 years? So when coming to Chloe, a lot of people might be saying, well, since Beyonce has spiritual protection, why Beyonce kind of protect her? Well, is because it's different. You understand what I'm saying? Chloe is young, and sometimes too, when you're at a certain level spiritually, you can't just spring something on a young person who's not ready to receive and understand spirituality. You can't force spirituality on a person. You have to be open-minded. You have to be ready. It's like a calling. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to do. You think I really want to be out here doing dealing with people and all this different stuff like that? No, this is something that I had no choice but to do, because all my families and different things. Some of you guys, I show you guys receipts my family background. You understand what I'm saying? One or two of you guys, that some of you guys know who I'm talking about. I've actually show you guys some stuff. I have a lot of family members, especially in the New York area, that does this, and they have the businesses and stuff, and they're very successful. We all successful. So you can't just force spirituality on someone, and some people are not ready to receive certain things yet. You have to be ready. So I'm not picking up for Beyonce, but I'm just saying is that sometimes you try to talk to these young people, and some of them don't understand certain things, and they have to be ready. I know a lot of young people that come to me and stuff, and some of them I help, some of them they're still in the wilderness because they want to do their own stuff. That's why when coming to like under 30-year-olds, I'm very skeptical of young people, because the minute I realize they're kind of shaky and wobbly, I cut them off quick. I don't waste time. So it have some young people I will not work with, because they're not disciplined. The minute I see you're not disciplined and you're wobbly, and I give you a certain time to do certain things, and I see like, no, I shut you down. I don't have time. Time is something we can't get back. So I'm not picking up for Beyonce anything. I love Beyonce. I always tell you guys that. But I blame Beyonce team for Chloe problem. You understand what I'm saying? No? This young lady needs to be herself. If she's being herself, she'll be able to flourish. You understand what I'm saying? No? When I look at what is I'm seeing here, this young lady being sexualized in a way, and most cancers are not like that. Cancers, females are not built like that, especially, you know, they're more soft, they're more nurturing. You understand what I'm saying? I could tell you that about cancers. You understand what I'm saying? They're very nurturing. They're not like Pisces. Pisces are more, you know, upbeat more out there, but cancers are more soft, they're more gentle. You understand what I'm saying? Any person out there with a cancer woman or anything like that, or anybody cancer women are very nurturing. They're always showing that loving, peaceful side about them. They're not perfect like all of us, but they have that side of them. They like to make sure everybody's okay, and certain things like that. So that is what I see here for her. And that role that she had in Amazon Prime, that role, whoever write that script, whoever let her choose that role, no matter if it was a small scene, you didn't really see her in no sexual way, but it's just the way how it went down. That was a poor taste. And even members of my team and a lot of people, we discussed it, we talk about it here. I didn't like that. I was very disappointed in that role personally for her. With the album sales and stuff, right now she's under a lot of attack spiritually. She's been under a lot of attack because her enemies are coming for her protege, because they look at her because she's a protege, and that is one of the things that I'm seeing here for this young lady. So she have a lot a work to do. I see that we're gonna see her traveling. She's gonna be overseas. I see her traveling. I see that for Chloe, that she's going to end up moving again. Because the last time I predicted that I see her moving, she ended up getting an apartment in LA. She had an apartment over it. I see that she's going to move again to somewhere different again. I see that by the end of summer that you guys will see her, you know, come out in the open with a relationship. I see that she's going to be in a relationship with someone coming out hopefully before now, and by fall we're going to see her in a more solid relationship moving forward. And she have to be careful of getting pregnant. I always say that for the Bailey sisters, they have to be careful, you know, getting pregnant or anything like that. And I told them straight up to be careful of the rappers and them. They have to be careful, because I see that with both of them, with rappers, that they can get their careers destroyed, because they have to be careful. And when coming to Chloe, she have two things she needs to do. If she do these two things, her life will turn around, and she can really be as good, close enough, not as better than her protege, but she'll be good. She'll be there. She'll be able to be successful and different things like that. But I see again, she's under attack spiritually, and as much as whatever it is, she do not have the type of protection like some of these big name artists and them out there who've been around the block for a while. Because as I told you guys, a lot of people out here have people like me and other people out there protecting them in this world out here. Whether it's VIP, whether it's different things like that. I do not discuss who I work with or anything like that. You guys know that straight up. I don't show off. We don't ask. We don't do that over here. You will not know whoever it is I work with, unless that person decides to say, well, yes, they work with me. Other than that, you're not going to hear it from my voice. You know. So we don't look for fame. We don't care for clout and stuff. So with this young lady, she has certain things to do, and she have to be careful of getting pregnant. I talked about that twice already. Last year I talked about that again this year, and I see that she can end up getting pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? No? Yeah, very early, in whatever relationship that she gets into seriously. So I hope that she choose the right person ahead, and she have to stand down and stop responding to her haters. The minute you open that door, I talk about that many times with Cardi B. Do you see Beyonce responding? If you see your protege is not responding, do the same thing. I don't know what's wrong with some of these young people, but that's that cancer sensitive side in her. She's going to be okay, but she have two things she have to do. If she do not do these two things, she will crash and burn. I am telling you guys that. Nobody's wishing anything for her. We support her. We saw the mental health and all these things. We talk about that in advance, but we want the best for her. And I want the best for all these young rappers and singers and R&B and stuff. And I will always highlight, when I see my young black people is going down the rabbit hole, I always will highlight certain things, because I love all of them. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So peace, love, and blessings, man. Uncle Hayden coming in to let Chloe Bailey know that we support her. We have her back. And we just want the best for her, for the Bailey sisters. We want the best for them. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Haley too, we want the best for her too. And the Haley story, I mean, that's a different story by itself, All right. So see you guys. Peace, love, and blessings, man. You hear more from me soon. Thank you for all the new subscribers, followers, everyone, and no request videos, okay? All right. So with Chloe, long as she do what she needs to do, she'll be okay. But first thing first, you need to stop responding to the haters. And I told her that. Stop responding. Don't be cursing all that. And her team, she need to fire some people on her team. They need to regroup. Stop sexualizing this young lady. Let her be herself. If she's herself, she will prosper. And the first thing she needs to do, be herself. Let her be herself. Do not sexualize her. Do not put her out there. Let her be herself. She will flourish. She's not herself, and they want to let her be someone that she's not. She's going to have problems, and she have to do two things in order for things to move around. All right? So peace, love, and blessings, guys. And thank you for following. Bye.